Hi there, welcome to Glazing with AMACO. I'm Kara. Today, I'm introducing you to the 5 new Potter's Choice glazes. These 5 new colors are all based on existing and very popular Potter's Choice glazes, including Seaweed, Bluestone, Honey Flux, and Cosmic Tea Dust. If you are familiar with those glazes and enjoy using them, you're going to find these glazes to be really easy to work with. So, let's get into it. PC-14 Lapis Flow is based on the very popular Seaweed. It has a glossy, flowy finish and is beautiful layered, but it brings all that beauty of Seaweed and excitement of Seaweed into this beautiful royal blue glaze. Lapis Flow breaks clear or almost greenish, depending on the color of your clay. And as it gets thicker, it has an almost hyacinth blue kind of color. Really beautiful. You can use it on texture or how it breaks on the surface of this plate. Really beautiful. It's also gorgeous on dark colored clay bodies. Here it is on our dark chocolate clay. So Lapis Flow is amazing for showing off texture, for its glossiness, and for that bright, almost electric kind of blue. Do be careful, it can be runny. I'm also going to show you how it looks if it's thin. 1 coat, 2 coat, 3 coats at cone 5. And we have 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats at cone 6. You can see how, where it's thin, it is breaking slightly greenish to show the clay. So different clays are going to show differently. But we have just a little bit of blue, and then we have a lighter blue as we develop this float with the 3 coats. Otherwise, the cone 5 and cone 6 look pretty much alike. So if you're getting mostly this green surface, probably need more coats. PC-13 Serpentine Green is a lighter green version of PC-22 Bluestone. Like Bluestone, it has a satiny surface that starts to get a little glossy where it's thick, but this is a light green version that's almost like a patinaed metal, like you would see after time outside. Beautiful glaze, super silky. We have here, you can see how where it's thicker, it gets darker and almost a slight glossiness. But even where it's thin, it is a buttery smooth glaze. It also is great for showing off texture, as you can see here on 32M dark chocolate clay. You can see all of the texture that was put into this plate. So you can see the detail of it being satiny to more glossy as it gets thicker. Next, I'm going to show you increasing coats, because you can go very thick to get different sorts of effects with Serpentine Green. 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats, 4 coats, 5 coats, all at cone 5, and 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats, 4 coats, 5 coats at cone 6. And you can see how it becomes almost a little bit glossy, as well as having a little visual texture as it gets thicker, but you still have this buttery smooth surface even at 2 coats at cone 5 or cone 6. If you want darker color, go a little bit heavier. PC-18 Tuscan Blue, like Serpentine Green, is based on PC-22 Bluestone. In this case, it's a darker, bluer version of Bluestone. We have this very deep royal blue color happening, and like Serpentine, we also have the satiny areas where thin, moving into a glossy area where thick. You can see on the tiny ridges here, and how it breaks green on texture. Let me show you how it looks on a textured surface. Tuscan blue over the dark chocolate clay. Just gorgeous where it breaks. It almost looks a little bit greenish on the textures. But even this relatively light texture, you can see how it's pooling a darker blue, and you can still see all of the details of the texture in there. Really beautiful. I do have cone 5. I have 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats, and you can see how at 1 coat it is very, very matte. 2 coats we start to see a little bit more gloss, a little bit darker color. 3 coats we get this really rich color, breaking a lighter matte along the edges. All of them are super silky feeling, really, really beautiful. PC-19 Moon River is based on our very popular PC-17 Honey Flux, but in the case of Moon River, it is a more opaque glaze and creates light tan flecks where it gets thicker, almost like a float. Where it's thin, it's like a milk glass color. Here you can see the tan flecks where it's thicker. You can see how it breaks clear, and where it's kind of an in-between thick and thin, it's almost a bluish color, like milk glass. Really a beautiful glaze. It also layers really beautifully, just like Honey Flux. Let me show you how it looks on texture. Moon River over dark chocolate clay shows off texture so beautifully. And even in the areas where it's flat, it's just a gorgeous color where you get those slight variations in the corners. You have this break where it's almost clear, and then that creamy color. This was fired to cone 5 on the dark chocolate clay. Just a lovely enhancement of all that texture. If you want more of the blue tones, you can keep it thinner. Here on a white clay, you can see how it has that milk glass look. Here I have tiles. We have 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats at cone 5, and 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats at cone 6. You can see how 1 coat is pretty clear. You get a slight frostiness, but 1 coat is glossy but almost transparent. 2 coats, you get almost this blue, as I called it, the milk glass sort of effect, this sort of hazy blue look at both cone 5 and cone 6. And at 3 coats, you get a more opaque surface, and you start to see a little bit of the speckling that Moon River was intended to have. Really beautiful. PC-69 Cosmic Gold Dust is a warm-toned version of Cosmic Tea Dust. Like Cosmic Tea Dust, it has that same sparkle in a glossy glaze, but in this case, it's a warm golden coppery color. Like Cosmic Tea Dust, Cosmic Gold Dust is a very stiff glaze, so you don't have to worry about bringing the glaze all the way to the bottom. You can see the glitter in there. It's like a dark golden glitter, really beautiful. And it layers fantastically with a variety of glazes. Let me show you another piece with a close-up. Look at that dark glitter in there. It has so much dimension. It does cover up a lot of texture. In this case, here we have it on the dark chocolate clay body. And you can see that although the texture does show, it's hard to see. This glaze does not break over surfaces, so you want to make sure that if you have it on texture, that it's a very strong texture. I have tiles of how it looks at 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats at cone 5, 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats at cone 6. You can see that 1 coat, it has a more silvery look, almost exactly like Cosmic Tea Dust, until you get to 2 or even 3 coats where you get the more golden, coppery tones of the gold dust. If your results are coming out looking like Cosmic Tea Dust, you might want to try applying more so that you get that gold glitter instead of just the silver. Really lovely and identical at both cone 5 and cone 6. Just like their related glazes, these new PC glazes layer beautifully. You can use them in a lot of the same ways that you would use those original glazes. Here I have PC-14 Lapis Flow over C57 Mulberry. Look at how the purple and that bright blue flow just go so well together. I love this combination. You can see up close, you can see this beautiful visual texture, super glossy, really bright, gorgeous. This mug has a lot of things going on, but it's great, all new glazes. So this is a base of PC-18 Tuscan Blue. Then it has a seam of Moon River PC-19 right around the middle. And it has CR54 Purple and the CR22 Speckled Teal right above it. So we have Tuscan Blue underneath everything. And then we have the purple crawl and the speckled teal crawl over a little bit of Moon River over the Tuscan Blue. Lots of things going on, but look at these details. Look at how gorgeous this is. The inside is entirely Tuscan Blue. This combination just blows our minds every time we see it. This is entirely PC-13 Serpentine Green, and then we've layered 2 coats of the PC-69 Cosmic Gold Dust over the top half. Look at that combination. It's just so beautiful. This patina with the metallic, textured, kind of almost a speckle. Absolutely my favorite. Serpentine and Cosmic Gold Dust. This combination really blew my mind. This is actually ancient jasper painted on the top half and then Moon River brushed over the rest, including on the inside. You can see how you get that. It's like milk glass effect, and at the same time you get that almost mocha diffusion effect from the ancient jasper. It has a satiny feel to it, really, really lovely. I love how it makes these forms that are like roots. A beautiful combination. Moon River is really lovely whether over or under other glazes. In this case, as I said, the Moon River went over the ancient jasper. Revisiting the Cosmic Gold Dust, this is the Cosmic Gold Dust over Tuscan Blue. Like the Serpentine Green, you get this really super stable, glittery gold effect, but this time with the blue breaking to a deep green. Really nice effect, just like with the Serpentine, really dramatic. All our new PC glazes are food safe, meaning you can use them inside and outside on vessels. Tuscan Blue, Moon River, and Cosmic Gold Dust are all AP Seal, meaning they can be used by potters of any age. Thank you for joining me on my glazing adventures. If you use any of these glazes, please share them with us on social media using hashtag HowIAMACO. Happy glazing!